Once again, we've come together through the internet, and you guys are watching this through a device with ease. This is all thanks to the internet that has connected the world together. But we have to know that the internet is like an iceberg. When an iceberg is in the water, a little part of it is sticking out, but the big part is under the water. The internet is like that as well. Me and you only have access to the surface web, which is on top. And that includes websites like Facebook, Google, YouTube, Wikipedia, stuff like that. But the 96% is deep web and dark web, and this is not for the public. 90% of it is the deep web, and these are specific links, bank information, company information, huge stores, hospitals, all types of offices and classified information are all the deep web. And that's not the internet we have access to really. But that's 90% deep web, 4% surface web. That's 94%. What's the 6%? The 6% is at the bottom, and that's called the dark web. Dark web is mostly for criminals. Not like thieves that you know of. Criminals that are very much scary. Like they sell babies, sell all types of drugs, they sell body parts. They put bad information in the hands of others. Like how is a grenade made? And a lot of other things that are so bad that we really can't mention them in this video. You shouldn't be very curious either, because if you don't know, it's better. The people that go to the dark web are looking for illegal information and stuff. But what is the difference between these? First of all, we have to say that we really can't access the dark web with like Google Chrome or Firefox. We have to use a specific browser system. And the websites that are active on the dark web, the links end in .onion, not .com, .net, .org, stuff like that. Before you think about going to the dark web, you should note that the legal authorities from most countries are in the dark web, and they're trying to find people around them that are trying to access the dark web. And if they do enter, they want to see what they're doing. The people that really like going to the dark web are really heartless people, and you could see they're not the nicest people. If a regular person goes to the dark web, there are stuff that will pop up that will shock you for life. Things that make you feel disgusted. Like for example, they arrested a guy in Australia which would record kids being beaten up and would upload it onto the dark web. He would get a lot of clicks on there from the people that we said that were heartless. But since he was in Australia, they were able to find him and arrest him. But there are millions of others that are active on the dark web and they can't find where they are or what country they're even in. There are different types of chat rooms in the dark web that the communication that's going on between them, and you read them, you will feel disgusted for weeks. You can't actually believe that there are people like this. Like murderers are discussing how else would they start killing people. Or people that literally eat people are asking about them. Or child molesters or rapists are all communicating with each other and sharing information. And like Facebook, where regular people communicate, these guys are doing this stuff in the dark web. Curious people that went on the dark web said he clicked on a video and was watching a guy cook. But the meat that he was cooking was very weird because it was literally human flesh, and he was teaching cannibalists how to cook human meat. Dark Web News is a website that tells information about the dark web. And they say you could enter the dark web with weird, unusual links, but that's like entering a battlefield without a weapon. If you're really lucky, they will just hack you and nothing else will happen to you. But if you're unlucky, all of a sudden a video will pop up to you, which is extremely graphic. If you're in a country where the cops are monitoring the dark web, most likely they will be at your house the next day and they will arrest you for watching videos like that popped up on accident, and your face will be on the newspaper too. But don't think that you could just go enter the dark web and nothing will happen. If you don't get in trouble other ways in the dark web, you're still in danger, because in a lot of countries, just visiting the dark web is considered illegal, even if you're curious. That is why they'll come knocking on your door. FBI says the most people we catch are drug dealers and arms dealers. And another example, in India, the cops are active on the dark web around there, because you could find a lot of users in India. And there is a lot of Indians that sell drugs throughout the dark web. Indian police finds these buyers and goes to their place so they could see what type of person they are and what they are doing. But the sellers are usually a lot more careful. A cool discovery by the UK police is that a few students in the University of Manchester were studying chemistry. They would produce meth and they would sell it in the dark web, and they were getting very wealthy. But eventually the police found them. It seems like in the UK there's a lot of dark web users. In a year 2016, a nurse was arrested for selling narcotics from the hospital in the dark web. She also got arrested. But you see these two arrests, it's like taking two pieces of hair from a bear. UK police says if you purchase drugs from the dark web, we're gonna be at your place the next day. Basically, you're guaranteed arrested. And that is why they're mostly buying from the streets again. Most of the buying and sellings on the dark web are done with cryptocurrency. Just visiting the dark web is a mistake, because a lot of police are just monitoring who is going in and out. They even sell weapons and drugs themselves in hopes of catching somebody slacking. For the cops being this active, it seems like it's not working, because in the last 3 years, the population that visits the dark web has tripled. Dark web is a good tool for the gangsters around the world too, because back in the day, they would kill people themselves, but now they just pay some money and some hitman goes and gets the job done. We don't know the entire population in the dark web because they don't know exactly. But the website ID Agent says that 2 million people a day use the Tor browser to enter the dark web. 21% of these people are from Russia, 13% of them are from the United States, and this website says the third country is Iran, and that's 7% of this 2 million people. Dark web is a world where whatever we say doesn't end. From the bad, I was gonna say good, but there is no good. But there's all types of horrifying things on the dark web. Whatever we say about the dark web is still not enough, because we can always learn about it. And before you go, don't forget to tell us your ideas about the dark web.